Hey guys, what's going on? Just coming at y'all with a finale, so to speak, road trip. Today, we're done with all the parks now. We did Worlds of Fun, Six Flags St. Louis, Holiday World. What was after Holiday World? Kentucky Kingdom, Kings Island, and yesterday we were at Dollywood. So it was a good trip. I liked it. I've done the Midwest. Done some parks in the Midwest now. All I gotta do left now, I mean, obviously there's a few more smaller parks here and there in the Midwest. I still have to get a Six Flags Great America, but I can do that some other time. I've more or less done the Midwest. Now I just got to do California and the Northeast, and after that I'll have done all the major sections of the U.S. as far as amusement parks go. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a recap on this trip. We started off at Worlds of Fun. Wes, was your favorite coaster at Worlds of Fun? That's an easy one. Prowler. Okay, yeah, same, honestly. Six Flags St. Louis, best coaster at Six Flags St. Louis.
You know, I can't really remember anyone there.
That's fair enough.
It was an alright.
Yeah,
park.
Six Flags St. Louis was not the best park. It is currently, as far as my park ranking goes, it is currently at the bottom of my major park rankings.
I agree.
It's not a great park in my opinion. But at Six Flags St. Louis, I mean, they had Mr. Freeze, but the restraints were a little tight. But also, I can get on that at Six Flags Over Texas. So I guess the most unique coaster that was my favorite was probably the Boss. The Boss was a cool roller coaster at Six Flags St. Louis. But the next park that we did made the entire trip Holiday World.
Yeah.
Holiday World is an absolutely amazing park.
Great park.
I told one of my friends, like I was texting one of my friends the day that we were getting out of Six Flags St. Louis. I was like, she was telling me about how she wanted to do a road trip with a couple other friends of ours, and I said, yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't want to, because it was supposed to rain that day, but it didn't rain. I mean, it did rain because it rained every day, but it only rained a little bit. And so, you know, I told her, in case it gets rained out, I don't want to have to I don't want to go to Holiday World and just go to Holiday World. I have changed my mind on that. Holiday World is such a great park. I would be more than okay with going all the way up to Indiana just to go to Holiday World. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Yeah, Holiday World is an amazing park. Voyage is a great ride as well as Thunderbird. All of the roller coasters at Holiday World were pretty great. I mean, Raven was meh, but even that was an okay ride. Next up after that, we did Kentucky Kingdom. Kentucky Kingdom was a very Kentucky Kingdom was very much an amusement park as opposed to a theme park. So, but my favorite ride there was Lightning Run.
Yep.
Storm Chaser was good too. And T3 is my least favorite roller coaster now. It is at the bottom. It is the worst T3 is officially the worst roller coaster I've ever ridden. Even the Gauntlet at Magic Springs wasn't that bad.
That was a bad coaster.
It was a bad ride. It was just straight up bad. Ninja was pretty bad at Six Flags St. Louis too, but not as bad as that one. After that, we did Kings Island. I've been to Kings Island before, so y'all should theoretically know my thoughts on that. But what's your thoughts on Kings Island, Wes? What?
It was a great park.
It was a great park. Oh yeah, lots of rides at Kings Island. As far as amusement parks go, it's a pretty good amusement park too. Orion was pretty great. And yesterday we did Dollywood. Dollywood, like I said, Dollywood disappointed me a little bit. But with that being said, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna judge it too hard for that. It has dropped down a spot or two. I have put Holiday World above Dollywood, but still, Dollywood is still, on paper, Dollywood is still a great park. Yeah, it's a beautiful park.
Theme park.
It's very much a theme park. Yeah. All right, Wes. I told you to get ready for this. Top 5 coasters of the trip. Ready? Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. We're going backwards.
Orion.
Number 5 is Orion. Number 4.
Thunderbird.
Number 4 was Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3.
Prowler.
Number 3 was Prowler. Okay. Number 2.
Lightning Run. Is that what it's called?
At Kentucky Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And number 1.
I didn't think about this one.
The one at Dollywood.
Best park. No, I wouldn't say that's the best one. It was a great one, but I didn't make it. I might have to move Lightning Run to number 1.
Oh, so Lightning Run was your favorite coaster. Okay.
Coaster.
So then Lightning Run is number 1. What was the number 2? Prowler. Prowler was number 2.
Yeah.
And number 3 was.
Yeah, I think I have to move Prowler down to 4. I know, sorry.
Bruh.
Thunder Run and Dollywood was pretty good.
Thunderhead.
Thunderhead?
Thunderhead is at Dollywood. Thunder Run was the wooden coaster at Kentucky Kingdom. That wasn't Kentucky Flyer.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thunderhead, my bad.
All right, so number 5, Thunderhead. Number 4, Prowler? Or no?
Yeah, let's move the wooden coasters down to 5 and 4.
Okay. Number 3.
That's Prowler and Thunderhead.
Prowler and Thunderhead are number 5 and 4. Number 3 was Orion. Number 2 was... Or was it Thunderbird?
It's going to be Thunderbird at number 2 and Lightning Run number 1.
Thunderbird at number 2 and Lightning Run at number 1. All right, there you go. You got Wes's.
Very smooth with the boosters, which I love.
Oh, yeah.
Airtime galore.
All right, for me, oh, man. What were the top coasters on this trip? I know what number 1 is. I know what number 2 is. Sorry, I got to think of them in the order first. Number 1, number 2, number 3. No, wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got them. Top 5. 5 for me is going to be Thunderbird. Number 5 was Thunderbird. Number 4 is Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom. Lightning Run, well, first of all, let me talk about Thunderbird. Thunderbird is a great ride, great launch coaster, great wing coaster in general. It's just a great overall ride. Yeah. And the effects right before the launch too are really cool. The sounds. Because it makes like the thunder sound, and then it does the big boom, dude, and then it takes off.
Around the park, you can hear.
Yeah, like all over the park, you can hear Thunderbird. You can hear when Thunderbird's about to launch. It's so cool. So number 5 is Thunderbird. Number 4 is Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom. Lightning Run is a great ride. It's got some really strong airtime, and that first drop is amazing. Number 3 was Orion. Orion is this huge, tall, fast, intense ride, intense roller coaster, and I loved it. It was, that 300-foot drop is amazing, just like every huge drop is. It just goes on forever. And then the rest of the coaster is pretty all right too. It does have a little bit of a rattle, and I forgot to mention Lightning Run also had a little bit of a rattle to it, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's a great ride. Number 2. This might surprise a lot of y'all because I really hated on it at first, but number 2 is Lightning Rod. Now, like I said, Lightning Rod is a very overhyped ride. It is not as great as everyone says it is. However, I still think it is a really good, solid ride, and that's why I've put it at my number 2 spot for this trip. It's smooth for a wooden roller coaster. The airtime is really, really intense. The first half, it just kind of, it goes around the first half. It's got some decent speed to it, but it's not super great. The quad down at the end is really, really good, but that's about all it has going for it. And so Lightning Rod is my number 2, and number 1 roller coaster of the trip, the Voyage. The Voyage, oh my goodness, that's such an, you saw it coming too. The Voyage is such an amazing roller coaster. Oh man, like I said, I cannot wait to get back to Holiday World. 1, for the park, but 2, just so that I can marathon and ride the Voyage over and over and over and over and over again. It's such a good ride. I love it so much. I can't wait to go back. All right, now we're ranking the parks. The worst park of the trip was...
We can agree on St. Louis.
Well, yeah, Six Flags St. Louis. That was undoubtedly the worst park of the trip. That just, I mean, not that it was... I mean, there were some redeeming qualities. Let me adjust the camera here so that I can hold it easier. There were some redeeming qualities to Six Flags St. Louis, but overall, it just, the park itself just was kind of, you could tell that it wasn't.
There's no theming.
Yeah, there's not really anything to it. The employees were meh. The rides were meh. And just the overall park atmosphere was really meh.
Yeah.
So at number 6 for the trip was Six Flags St. Louis. Number 5 for my trip, for the trip, what was your number 5? The park, as far as the parks go. Yeah, because Six Flags St. Louis was the only one that really disappointed us.
They were all really good.
That was really, yeah, they were all really good.
Least favorite.
Well, don't think of it as your least favorite, but think of it as your, well, actually, yeah, your least favorite. Not the worst, but your least favorite. The Six Flags St. Louis was the worst, but now we're talking about our least favorite. All of these parks, other than Six Flags St. Louis, are good.
Yeah.
But
okay, so
now we're talking about, like, everything else is just a level above Six Flags St. Louis from this point forward.
number 5 is probably gonna be Dollywood.
Really? Dollywood is number 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great park, great theme park in itself, but you know, it just didn't catch me.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I feel you on that.
But it's a great park in itself, but that would be my least favorite.
Okay, interesting. My number 5 is Kentucky Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like I said, not that Kentucky Kingdom was a bad park. It's just, you can tell it's an amusement park.
Oh, yeah.
Kentucky Kingdom is without a doubt an amusement park, and you could pretty easily tell. It was really weird. Some of the employees were mostly friendly for the most part, but you could tell that it was pretty good. But that's all there is to it, really. Number 4. What's number 4?
Probably. What's the What's the fun? Give me just a second.
Okay, no problem. I'll tell y'all what my number 4 is. My number 4 was Worlds of Fun. Worlds of Fun was a great park, but you can tell that Cedar Fair is not treating it like they should. Company that owns Worlds of Fun, Kings Island, Cedar Point, the Cedar Fair company. You can tell that they're not treating Worlds of Fun like the good park that it should be. So that's why I'm putting it at number 4. What do you got at number 4, Wes?
I'd probably say Worlds of Fun as well.
Worlds of Fun as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good park, good beginning park.
Okay.
Introduction.
All right.
Somewhere you visit with your family for sure.
Right. I feel you on that. Yeah, so we both agree that number 4 was Worlds of Fun.
Yeah.
All right, so number 3. What was your number 3?
Kentucky Kingdom.
Kentucky Kingdom was number 3 for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3 for me is going to be Kings Island. At this point, I mean, I have a different ranking system than Wesley does. Wesley has his opinions on the different parks, and I have my opinions on the different parks. But for me, Kings Island was number 3. Because, I mean, for one, I've been to Kings Island before, but 2, Kings Island is a really good amusement park. It is a really good, really amazing amusement park. But with that being said, I do like theme parks more than I like amusement parks. And that's why I put Kings Island at number 3 for me. That's at least for the trip. Wes, your turn. What was your number 2?
Probably Kings Island.
Number 2. Okay, his number 2 is Kings Island. Yeah. Okay, we just told you about that. My number 2 is going to be Dollywood. And I know Wes put Dollywood as his number 5, but as I ranted on Dollywood. Dollywood was disappointing this time, but it is still a really good park, a really aesthetically pleasing park. The rides that they do have are great. I admit, Lightning Rod is a great ride, like I said. But it just wasn't as great. I think maybe the first time I went, because of the fact that it was raining, I gave it a little bit too much credit. And because of that, I came in with really high expectations, expecting it to be one of the best parks in the country, and it's just not that. That's just not what it is. It's like I said in the vlog yesterday. On paper, Dollywood is a really, really good park, but it just let me down. Like I said, though, it's still my number 2 park of the trip. My number 2 favorite park of the trip. And now that we've gotten all the other parks out of the way, y'all know what number 1 is for both of us. Holiday World. Dude, Holiday World is such an amazing theme park. I cannot, like I said, I don't know if I said this in the vlog or not, but I went into Holiday World with high expectations, and those high expectations were still exceeded anyway. Holiday World is such an amazing park, and there's only 2 parks that I've been to that I think that I like better than Holiday World, and that is Cedar Point and Silver Dollar City. Those are the only 2 parks that I know of that are better than Holiday World. That I like better than Holiday World. It's friendly. The park was really clean. Like, all of the employees were super friendly, and the ride operators, even though the ride operators were slow, they were getting everyone pumped up for the rides. It was just awesome. My experience at Holiday World was awesome, and I cannot wait until I get to go back to Holiday World. So, all right, that's it for this recap. Tell us what you thought. Like I said, this is the Midwest. This is kind of a Midwest trip that I did. I mean, of course, I've got some other parks that I need to hit up. Six Flags Great America, I need to hit that one. That's kind of a Midwest park. I don't know, maybe some other smaller parks in here. I don't know if Pennsylvania is considered Midwest. I would consider Pennsylvania Northeast Park. So all the parks in Pennsylvania, I would say I include those on my Northeast trip. I might have to make 2 Northeast park trips because there's so many parks in the Northeast that I want to go to. And 2018 I did the East Coast. 2019 and earlier this year I did Florida. Well, the non-Disney parks in Florida. And then this year I did the Midwest. I've done Cedar Point, Silver Dollar City. I've done all those parks. And now all that's left is, like I said, California, West Coast, and the Northeast. Maybe I could redo my East Coast trip with Jacob or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. Comment what you think I should do for my next trip. Should I do West Coast or East Coast, or should I do something completely different? Japan. No, something not overseas. I don't have the money to do overseas yet. Hopefully once YouTube starts making me some money, then I can go overseas. But until then, no overseas for me. I'd sooner go to Europe anyway over Japan. that's it. Like I said, comment what you want my next American trip to be. Be sure to like the video, comment the thing, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And that's it for our Midwest roller coaster trip, or Midwest roller coaster and amusement park trip. And until next time, guys, we're all clear and out of here. We'll see y'all later.